All right, so here we have a C++ program that calculates the miles per hour given the user's input. So we start off by using the calcSpeed as our function, which takes two parameters, the distance traveled and the time it took to travel that distance as time parameter, timePar. Then it simply returns the result by dividing the distance by the time to give us the miles per hour. Moving into the main function, we ask the user to enter. Well, here specifically in my code, I added where you could put a title to show what it is we're doing to be more descriptive. But in the main function, we ask the user to enter the distance traveled in miles, and then we'll save that as our distance. And then we'll ask again for the hours, and then we'll save that as our time. Then we'll call the function where then again it's run through distancePar over timePar, and that it outputs with your vehicle was traveling at, in this example, 0.6 miles per hour. Now let's move on to the debugger. Here on the right side of the screen you can see I have it open. What we can do here is add a couple of breakpoints to start to help us understand the code. So I'd like to add one here, let's move that one, sorry, here, and then at the function, where is right here? Okay, perfect. And now if we run through it, we can see first the console will output car rate calculator, and then it stopped at line 14. We can see here it stopped at line 14 because that's where we have our breakpoint. So it wants to have an input, so then we'll run through next step. We'll jump into it. Perfect, so now it's running here and it's saying enter the distance in time. Again, we'll go through it, we'll say 3. I'll press enter. So now it's saved it as distance and it's jumped here into this line 16. It hasn't outputted anything because we still need to press next step. So once we press next step, it should print this statement right here. Okay, there we go. It says enter the time it took to travel the distance in hours. Perfect. I'll give it 5. And then as soon as I press next step, let's just make sure here. Perfect. Line 17. Oh, enter. Perfect. We've jumped to line 19. So now next step. Now it's running through the function. It's calling the function. Again, next step, it's jumped back here. So now we know exactly where we are. This is what the debugger helps with. So my next step will be print your vehicle was traveling at speed, which it's going to be 3 divided by 5. Okay, perfect, 0.6, and it'll end, so it'll move to the next line. Thanks for watching.